Hi, we're here with Dr. Michael Norman, a local chiropractor who also volunteers here in our Adult Health Center. He's the author of a new book called Unbridled Grace. We're going to talk to him about that and his work here at CCA. Hi, Dr. Norman.
Hi, Amanda.
Your story's really fascinating. I mean, the Russian mob, the federal prison stint, and God's grace. How does all of that come together for you?
It's graduating from college. Some people say they have to read the story to believe it, but graduating from college, I never would have guessed. I mean, I'd answered an ad in the paper. I went to work as a doctor in a clinic, making an hourly wage for clinic owners who were later determined to be members of the Russian mafia. And I never would have guessed just a few months after college graduation, I would be sitting in a federal prison cell. So it was truly a situation, just a dark, nightmarish situation with no human hope for myself and my family. And Unbridled Grace is basically the theme of this whole book. His grace was the only way you get through something like that. There was no other human hope to it.
Wow, it's just amazing. So why did you write your book? What made you want to share your story?
Family, my children, of course, family, but also I wanted to share his victory, just when there is no human hope, you know, and I love Acts chapter 12, you know, when after God saved Peter and brought him out of his prison cell, Peter said, "Now I know for certain that the Lord rescued me." It can be no one else. When there's no human hope, there can be no one else. So that certainty was what I wanted to share in my book and to help others gain that certainty in terms of that. And a lot of the feedback that I'm getting from the book, it's been very exciting, and you know, I've been asked to speak at churches and different conferences and things like that. But I really wanted to help people with my book say yes in a bigger way to God with their lives. And this may be saying yes to the crosses God may be asking us to carry right now, or saying yes to just trust more, you know, trust in God's promises and who God says He is and what He's willing and able to do in our lives, you know, trusting that, or saying yes in a bigger way, with courage in our faith, you know, just defeating fears and opposing evil and just standing for truth and justice, or saying yes in a bigger way, just by letting God lead us, you know, and accepting His grace and allowing Him to lead us. And that's kind of the themes of the book, and that's why I wrote it, and to get feedback from readers saying that that's what's truly helping them. They love the story, but the lessons that we gain going through it are kind of the real value of the book.
Yeah.
That's really exciting to get that.
That's great. Again, the book is Unbridled Grace. And how did this experience that you had lead you to come to CCA and want to volunteer here?
It's God. It was such a period of kind of a nightmarish situation that we were in. God created beauty out of nothingness for myself and my family, and just it was such a powerful miracle that He did in our lives. And I was led to CCA. I founded the Chiropractic Center back in 2003 down at the medical clinic, and I've been volunteering every week on a weekly basis pretty much since then, you know, for chiropractic services. And there's no other place I'd rather be. I mean, it's just I want to serve and give back to God just a fraction of what He gave to my family and myself. And I'm just trying to do that to the best of my ability. And CCA, there's no other place I'd rather be.
That's great. So what have you enjoyed most about your role working with CCA?
I've talked to other volunteers too. They've had this experience, but you truly, when I serve every week, when I come in here every week, every Thursday evening, it's an encounter with Christ. I mean, it's a strong encounter, and when you're serving others and you're seeing Christ in their eyes, you're seeing Christ looking back at you and serving Him, and so that's been the greatest part of it. And I always talk to supporters of CCA and just thank them for what they're doing. I mean, they're directly serving Christ with everything that they're doing, and they're going to be so incredibly blessed themselves and their family by what they're doing to help us here.
That's great, and we appreciate everything that you do here at CCA. And if people want to read more about your story, where can they get your book?
I've got a website set up, unbridledgrace.com. Also, it's pretty widely available. Amazon, you can order it off Barnes & Noble, any Christian bookstore. You know, they may not have it on the shelves, but they'll order it for you and get it for you. but it's pretty much widely available.
Okay, well, great. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Norman.
Thank you, Amanda.